You are live.
You are live. We are live. I know it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. We had things to do yesterday, so we couldn't go live yesterday. But it is Thirsty Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. Coffee? Philo. Hey, good morning, Philo in the Philippines. SF. Good morning, SF. Or hello, SF. Murray. Hello, Murray. Chris Dillon. Hello from Naples, Florida. I'm such a huge fan. Thank you, Anthony Silva. Stephen. Hello. Good morning, Stephen. Sam. Hello, Sam. Edwin Vegas. Hi. Love your shows. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Mike and Richie. Good morning. Hello from Maine. Jonathan, hello. Mac and Fayette from Maryland. Hello, Mac White. Good morning. Well, I guess it's evening where you're at. Hello from San Francisco, California. Hello from Jacksonville. Good morning from Bama. Andra Gill, a retired sailor in the Philippines. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Good afternoon from Kuwait. Good afternoon. Wow. Arizona, RB and Ari. Good morning. Good morning, Stephen. Your condition is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. It's Clown Verge, our internet company. Though they did, they made a payment. What the internet, what they had done was they tried to change up the pay system. So our bill was higher. People's bills were higher than normal last month. And I guess so many people complained that they went back to the old system. And they said they would credit those people that paid the extra. So they are making good on something. Mike in the Philippines. Good morning from Ottawa, Canada. How are you and your beautiful Asawa?
Wow.
Thank you. We're doing well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Devel Don. Hey, good morning, Devel Don. How you doing? Hello, just got back from the Philippines. Good morning from Reno, Nevada. Dennis. Dennis, do you have the, what is it? Post-Philippine, what is it? What do they call that? Post-Philippine, there's a term people use for when they leave the Philippines and they miss it so much.
And they are like having vacation.
Post-Philippine stress disorder, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, they leave and then they're sad because they left and they wish they were here. Hello from Manger Street, Cebu. Kevin Harris. Hello. Good morning, Luzon. Brian Wiggins. Good morning. Wilcox, Arizona. Hi, Jim. Anglers, when I retire from the federal government in 10 years, we have a plan. Good, Mac. Stick with the plan. If that's what you want to do, that's great. PDP, Post-Philippines Depression. There it is. Thank you, Philo. Post-Philippine Depression. PPD, Post-Philippine Depression. Yeah. Good morning from Milwaukee. Good morning, James. Good morning from Texas. Back next week in Pampanga. Have a safe trip. I don't know where you're coming from, but have a safe trip. Is there good pizza there? Stephen wants to know. There's pizza places here. Of course, you got Pizza Hut. You got Yellow Cab, which is okay. You have Shakey's, which is okay. Shakey's was one of the first pizzas that I ate here, and I thought it was pretty good. I would always get the garlic flavored pizza. That's pretty good, the thin crust. I mean, they sell pizzas here. It's just like anything else. What I might like taste-wise, you might not like, and vice versa. But the place I like to get it is SNR. SNR is like a Costco here, and I think they have the best flavor pizza that I like. They got a nice crust, nice big pie, plenty of cheese on it. But yeah, like I said, it all depends on the type of pizza you like. Hello from Everett, Washington. Good morning. Hello, Donald. 6 cops shot in Philly. You say that? I seen that. Yes, Sean M. I'm flipping through the news. I always like to flip through the news in the morning here. I'll flip like CNN. I'll flip Fox. I just flip around to see what's going on. And I did notice that there was a shooting in Philadelphia. When I was watching, it was still live. It was an active scene, active shooters. They said 6 police were shot, but they say they're okay. Yes, I did notice that. Good morning from AC. At least it's not raining on us. Mark, you're right. It is not raining for a change. I can't believe it. I think it was last night. I walked outside. I looked in the sky and I said, look, it's the moon. I haven't seen the moon in weeks. Weeks because of the rain. It just, like I said, it's weird. And I think it was yesterday, the other day, seen a rainbow. Seen a nice rainbow. And then this morning, the sun was out. I got to drive or take Hannah Grace to school on Mad Max because of the rain. I mean, I wouldn't mind riding in the rain, but I don't want to put Hannah Grace on the bike in the rain. Especially taking her to school and stuff. Not only that, with the way people drive here, I don't want to take a chance. So, but yes, it is finally sunny. How's Look's paperwork now? Mac White, tell them how your paperwork is there, Look.
Okay. My paperwork was already done according to what they said.
But she hasn't
I need to go back there. And then I told him, this is the last one I'm going to get. If they're still looking for something, I said, I'm done. I don't want to deal it no more. I'm already done. But they told me, because I asked them twice already, oh, this is the last. Like, I told them, like, if this is the only paper do I need to. And they said, yeah, that's the only one you need to. So let's see. Let's cross our finger.
See, here's the thing in the Philippines, and they don't have it in the States. When you go in to get a Social Security number here, they fingerprint you. Like they do a fingerprint. Because I was telling Lut, I'm like, why don't you just go in and apply for a new Social Security? Because the person that they signed up under her name, or her name when she signed up, they made a misprint on a letter. So technically, that's not even her. But she said because they do fingerprints here, that they would probably match, right, and they would see it. So, but yeah, hopefully everything now is complete. Then again, she'll go in and she'll find out. She goes in by herself. I won't go in there with her because I'll get too loud. I'll get too verbal, and I'm the kind of person that would ask them, "Why don't you know your job? Do you feel good about taking a paycheck for a job you don't know about?" Because a lot of them, like, they're undertrained to begin with, and a lot of them, they just do the simple work. And when you ask for something different, they might not know how to do it. So hopefully everything is good.
No, a lot of them sometimes. A lot of them, they always tell you differently.
Yeah.
They said, this one, they tell you this. Then when you come back to get the other, the one that they told you, when they come back again, they will tell you another one.
What's the lawyer say? The lawyer just did the paperwork. They really didn't say anything. Then again, we didn't get into in-depth conversation with the lawyer. And it wasn't even the lawyer. It was the secretary that was doing the paperwork. I think the lawyer was, I don't know, was either late to work. Who knows?
Just sign it.
But, yeah, she just filled out the paperwork. And here's the thing, you know how much it cost? 350 pesos for her work, paperwork, 350. So it was like 700 pesos to have a lawyer secretary draw up her documents and my documents. It was like 14 bucks. 14 bucks. I told the secretary, I said, you can't even walk into an attorney's office back in the States and breathe the air for $17. She kind of laughed. But yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully everything is there. I wouldn't know what else they would need. Blood work,
Could be. Medical.
blood work,
Medical.
you know. And I don't know if I said this in the video. Lud had to have two witnesses that knew her come in and say, yes, this is her. We've known her for so long. So they had to come in and actually.
Usually that two witnesses is the one on my paper that
Yeah.
me, him and her. I known her for like this, that we are oath to say that her and this name and that name is one person.
Right.
It's just like
Get what you pay for. Well, Mac, sometimes you get what the Philippines gives you, you know. Somebody said, did you read my comment about getting a driver's license renewed in Florida? Dana Lionheart? No, I didn't. Let me scroll. Oh, I didn't. Unless you sent it in a comment. I need to bling my ride now like you have. Yeah. And the thing is, the parts aren't expensive, you know. If it was like back in the States with my Harley and chrome and all that, I don't think I'd be doing that.
what's Robbie this?
Lula needs to sick Robbie Tufo on the company. They didn't pay her SS. Robbie Tufo, he's that guy here in the Philippines. I think he's that news guy.
No, that's not Robbie Tofu. That's Robbie. That's not Robbie Tofu. Erwin Tolfo.
Bruce, good morning, Bruce. How are you?
The thing is, I can't do because I don't even remember the company. I remember, but I don't remember who's on that, and then I don't have my check, everything. So they can easy to erase me in their files.
Mark McCatherine. To be honest, I think the requirements for so much paperwork is the cheating that goes on here. You're right. I think you're right. You're 100% right too. The fact that, you know, people are trying to scam, people are trying to take advantage of the system. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. But then again, people need to know their job, you know. But you're right. Think about all the paperwork you had to do with. Look. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Where do I get my underarm T-shirts? A lot of them I just brought from the States. I still have them. I wear them. But I've bought some here, knockoffs, of course, and you can't tell the difference between a knockoff Under Armour T-shirt and a regular Under Armour T-shirt. Same way with Nike, Adidas, all that, and they're a lot cheaper. But States in here. Mr. Watts, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Phil, if you put more gold on that bike, I'm going to have a crew swipe it and sell it on the black market. Yeah,
that's what my friend said. Oh, can I borrow your bike?
Yeah, when I went in, you know, I get the work done where I bought the bike. Because here's what they told me. The guy told me if I change the exhaust and have them do it, my warranty would not be void. If English, please, as in English, if I get electric work done and it's done there at the Yamaha dealer, like they said, my warranty would not be void. If I put exhaust on, but I get it done at the Yamaha dealer, they said my warranty would not be void. That's what they told me.
That's in a Korean words. Don't worry, my brother is studying a Korean soon. I will ask him what's that mean.
Did you change a camera you're filming with lately? No, this we're using the Logitech that I bought, you know, because we're doing a live show. But I'm still using the Canon G7X. Somebody said that also. A lot of times you got to be careful on the top where the adjustment is. because you could turn it by accident, or say you turn it to film something and you forget to turn it back. Maybe that's the only reason I can think of why, somebody had made a comment about that. But no, I mean, I'm still using the Canon. Look, the other day was using the GoPro. So those are still the, and the settings on both of them are set right now. So maybe I just made a setting error on it. Another thing too I was looking into was a GPS system on the motorbike. I contacted a company down in Manila, and here's the thing. They wouldn't give me a quote. I couldn't get a quote. So I had to input, the old, they throw out the fishing rod and they grab, you grab the hook and they go with it. And I knew this was going to happen. They wanted my telephone number and my email address. So I gave it to them. A day later, they sent me a quote, stating how much it was. You can get an app for your phone, or you can pay monthly. I forget what it was monthly. It wasn't much. But they said in order for them to do it, they would have to travel here, which I would have to pay for their expense, have them install it. But it was a GPS system that you could they actually installed it. But like everything else, once you give out that information, they just keep bugging you. I mean, they were calling me. Finally, I just told them, listen, don't call me. Quit calling me. If I'm interested, I'll let you know. I just wanted a price. That's all I wanted. But I have been looking. I did look into the GPS. It says I'm on 1080p and looks very good. Thank you, Bruce.
Where's Bruce? Oh, Bruce.
Well, the new air filter box allowed dirt and dust to go into the engine, even though there's more power, like having an SS intake on your Harley. No. The opening's a pretty nice opening, and then you got the filter which sits inside, and then there's like a cap inside air intake. But I have noticed that on the takeoff, it's not as responsive as the manufacturer box. But once I'm up and running, it seems like it's still there. And it also gave it a deeper sound when I'm riding. Not a crazy deep sound, but it has given it a deeper sound. Might be settings in your video. Yeah, Joseph Johnson, you're right. I have to check that because I forget what I had to do. It forced me to make a change one time when I was using this camera the other day. So you're right. I'll have to go check it off. How far are we from
US?
No, Xavier Bacolor?
Where?
Jack Rose.
Zevera Bacolor. Where's Zevera? Zevera, like, I only know Severa over here. Is it Severa Bacolor is part of Mabalacat? Because that's the one I know.
Philippines, my life as an immigrant. Good morning from Mindanao. Good morning, Mindanao. You need to reject. All right. I've heard of rejetting. But the thing here is, here's the thing. Now, my mechanic, he's good. But does he know all that technical stuff like rejetting and all that other stuff? I don't know. I really don't know. You have a lot of mechanics here that you can take your motorbike to, but when you leave, the bike's worse off than when you brought it in. So I don't know what's going to happen because I do want to change the exhaust, open up that airflow. So I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. Good morning. Just jumped in. Bill Pruitt, good morning. Thanks for jumping in. Joseph Martin, hello. from Henderson, Nevada. Kinsay,
Kinsay, mga bisdak dera. Diri.
what's that mean?
Huh?
What's that mean? Yeah.
Well, I forgot what's a bisdak dialect, but I'm not sure where that where that dialect came from, because I forgot. Or do you prefer to say Bisaya or something, because I am a Bisaya person. Hmm. Where should I Joey Del Rosario just learned shirt size different a lot from the US to the Philippines. I wear XL in the States to get the same size in the Philippines. I ended up getting an 3XL with a different in measurement.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Because Brian also, what size did
I'm
you?
a large here.
Large, but
I can
over
be XL or
here,
double XL.
double XL or XL. More air flows needs more gas.
Yes.
Yeah. Ihogi. Ihogo or ihogi. You add more air, you need more fuel. Is it true? Well, it comes to bike
If you add more air, you need more
fuel.
Yeah.
It comes to bike, no idea at all. I don't even know how to drive bike. Mark King, hi Philly from Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, I'm done. Is it raining?
I don't know. Probably
I think it's raining. Bo! Mm.
Carl. I was talking to Paul. Yeah, here's the thing. Here is, you're never gonna change the system here. You have to be patient. And
Yeah.
I've said that a lot. You have to be patient.
You want to retard her, bring your patient a lot. Because even me, that I live here the rest of my life, I'm still gonna blow sometimes.
Yeah. You have to bring like a can and like extra backup cans of patience here. You just have to. It does get frustrating, and I've noticed too. A lot of times, even Filipinos, they won't speak up for themselves. They just won't say anything. Say you're renting and you're ready to move, and a landlord might say, "I'm not going to give you back a deposit or something like that," even though the place is clean and all that. A lot of times Filipinos won't say anything. They just accept it. And, I've told Lut, and Lut does. Lut will stand up
No,
for
I learned
things that
that
are
one
wrong.
from him.
Yeah.
Because before, like, I don't want any, like, long conversation.
Yeah.
It's just like, whatever. But now, I always like, if that, not all the time, like, because like sometimes it's like patient was more higher than him, but it comes to the point that I'm very very tired already of like saying things, then I will say.
Yeah. Danny Gordon, you're right too. We're not here to change things. This place will never change. Change is not always good. You're right. Change is not always good. And there's some things here that I like. There's quite a bit of things here I like, and I don't want to see change. But then there's other things that I wouldn't necessarily say. I guess I would say catch up to modern times with certain things. Everything here is paperwork. Well, you have a computer, but You're right. Change isn't always good, but some things I think. But then again, I'm just here. I'm. It's not my country, um, so it's not really up
No,
to me.
because the change that I want to see also started with me. So started with people too.
Yeah.
Believe me. It's not that I would like to change it, but sometimes it's just good to be like equal way.
Equal way.
Yeah. Equal way. Because why if I go to the store, ano, they do this to me. And then if they have come to the other person, they also did the other person though.
Steven says my blood would boil from the slowness of the agencies there. Yeah, but I used to sit in like the banks and it'd be like, oh my God, come on, what is taking so long? And I would get so worked up. But now it's to the point, just walk in. If it's full and I know I would be there for an hour or so, I just leave. I just get up and leave. uh, George Santos, yes, I've heard what's going on in Philly.
Yeah, Mark McRae, you're right. They won't speak up. I ran into that with my wife. Honestly, when I was in the cable company, there's like a woman. She really speak up. Like she was driving crazy over inside. There's also like people Filipino now sometimes, like I said, they have patient more, but I think it comes to their breaking points. They will say something. They will say something bad too. So how likely would you get your deposit bank, like 50-50 chance or better than that? Better than
Better.
that. This is
We've
better.
always gotten
This
ours
is
back.
better. Huh?
We've always gotten ours back.
Ours?
Our deposits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian said it's better.
Like we've 1, 2, 3 places we moved from. We've always gotten our deposit back.
Yeah, we moved we moved about three places already, but Mark McCann think what I would change is the acceptance of the widespread corruption that is from the top down. Yes, that's true also. Jimmy Ace. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. You're better late than never signing, and I just got home from work. What's up, guys? What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy.
Matthew 1984. Hey, Brian, can you explain what costs are involved in those trikes selling goods? Any information around that in this license and everything someone would need? I don't know. I don't know much about them.
What?
The trikes selling their goods and stuff.
What's goods?
Like trikes that put and sell stuff out of them. The trikes that go around, I guess.
They have fishbowl. They have fishbowl, like fishbowl.
I guess like fish
like
balls
that.
and chicken and all that.
I
don't know
they
much
also
about
get
it.
like a permit from the city hall.
Yeah, they need permits. I know that.
They need permit and everything. And
Cost, I have no clue.
Cost, it depends to the people. Like it depends to the person who was like if you're going to buy fishbowl or something, or what you gonna sell in your bike. But I know you need to get papers. Was like a fishbowl or like a bike or something. That's not food court. That's not the one you're going to buy in the company that you're going to buy their franchise.
Right.
That one is their own money. That what's that? Like investment. Like
Yeah.
I have 20,000. I'm gonna buy fishbowl. It's just like that. All I need to do is just get the paperwork.
Yeah, I don't know anything about what you have to do. I don't know if there's territories that people are there and they don't want other. I don't know.
No, there's no territory.
Yeah.
You can drive. If that's the case, salad, 5, 10, 15, 20, they can come in.
What are your feelings about the prison guards lapsing on Jeffrey Epstein, who was supposed to be on suicide watch and committed suicide? Kenneth, I don't know. I guess if he was doing his job, it wouldn't have happened.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know the whole circumstance behind it.
Yeah, there's always.
I do. I mean, I know how the state works their suicide when an inmate's on suicide. You're sitting there. You're going to sign that post. You are sitting there in a chair, looking through a cell right at him, 24/7, and you're writing down every 15 minutes what he's doing. He's sleeping. He's eating. He's this. He's that. That's how the state did it. State, you would watch. Someone sat there 24/7 watching them. They're in a paper gown, like. They're not in cloth. They don't have shoes. They have slippers on, so they can't commit suicide. They can't hang. I don't know the whole situation. Obviously, somebody's made a mistake. But then again, who knows? Who knows? Gilbert, thank you for the super chat.
Kinsay taga Mindanao diri taas kamot. I am. You know, I came from Mindanao.
Mr. Watts, I don't know. Conspiracy theories, I guess. Who knows? Marvin Clayton did something wrong for a timeout. Hey, look, Brian from North Dakota. Hello, Larry. What's Indy say?
Huh?
Taas ako.
Oh yeah, taas akos. He said, is it a woman? She's a woman. She said she raised her hand because she came from Mindanao. So.
Oh, all right. Hello, Brian, Lord, Hannah Grace, and Batchoy from San Diego. We love you guys from Lola and Tim. Thank you.
Tim.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to take the time to subscribe, like, share. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Choice is all yours.
Judy Life. She lives in Iligan City for 5 years. Actually, Iligan City is a very nice place.
Dana Lionheart, can people from other countries own a car there? And does it have to be in the wife's name?
No.
Anybody can own a car here. You can go in. If you're paying cash, you can go in, you can pay cash. They can put it in your name. It doesn't have to be in your wife's name or a Filipino's name. Same way with motorcycles. You just go in, you buy them. But yeah, anybody can own one. Anybody. Now, if you would go to the bank for a loan, I don't know. I know foreigners can go get loans. They require different things. But yeah, you can own one. I can buy one for my neighbor if I wanted to.
His motorbike is
yeah.
His name.
Matthew, 1984, thank you for the super chat. Mike in the Philippines looks like my wife.
What? Wow.
Mike must have a beautiful wife too.
I have twins. Oh my God, I felt very fresh today, I felt very fresh.
Dennis Adams. Hello, Dennis Adams. How are you doing? Joseph said, I left my car there back in 1991. Yeah, people do that. We've had a subscriber that bought a car here, went back to the States, I forget how many years, and had it in storage here, had somebody taking care of it, starting it up, driving around a little bit for him, somebody he trusted. And then he's back now. He's retired here, and he did the same thing.
Si Mark King. So, Lot, did Brian have his second wedding yet? I see in the video he's buying a lot of gifts for it. Yeah, soon. Soon to be.
Soon to be.
Yeah.
This is our Philippines. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Are foreigners permitted to own land in the Philippines? What?
Are foreigners permitted to own land in the Philippines? No. No, because Brian are not allowed to own land. But however, if you are married and then you gotta buy a house, the woman, your wife should name the land, but you also have rights to the building.
Foreigner can own a condo.
Foreigner can own a condo, but they can't own the land. So that's what happened. A lot of business person they're going to uh what's that? A lot of business person, mostly like these fields, they always do what they do is they're going to find someone or they put to their girlfriend name or because that's its work. That's how it works. Also, they list that for 50 years and then they put after 50 years, I think it depends where you rented, either to the owner of the land or you rented with the government. But for my understanding, over here where we at is they give you 50 less rent and then after 50 years, I think the government were going to renew it for 25 years and then after that I think the government were going to get back. I'm not sure, but that's what how they explained to me. But also, if you are married, you can own the building but not the land. So, however, if you get separated, that uh, that less or that property, both of you have still rights to it. So make it sure, make make it sure, make it sure that like I think you can also put the name together between you and your husband. I don't know how it works. I need to ask my friend because my friend married also, but particularly they got separated. I know how they works in their property. My asawa my asawa family owns land in Quezon Province, Joseph Martin. It's good for her, but depends that one be also included a conjugal property.
Ricky USA, how you doing? Do I know if a motorcycle license there needs a driver's test if your foreign license isn't endorsed for a motorcycle? I don't know. I really don't know, Ricky. I had a motorcycle endorsement, and they honor that when you come here. Um, maybe I know in Pennsylvania, the DOT, the Department of Transportation, they offer free motorcycle classes. You can go there. It's so many hours a week. You use their motorbikes. They provide motorbikes for you. The only thing you need is like a helmet, gloves, and you can go there. And by the end of the class, you'll know how to. They'll certify you with a motorcycle endorsement as long as you pass it. I mean, it is so simple. It is so easy. There were people because I had to go. I never had a motorcycle license endorsement, and then my insurance company said, "Get that endorsement, or we're going to drop you." So I had to go, and I already knew how to ride. But there were people there. There was girls there. They never rode a motorcycle in their life, and they went there and they did fine. It's real easy, and they passed. Maybe check with the state you live in and see if they offer that. Like I know Pennsylvania does, but as far as getting it here, I have no clue how you would go about getting it. I'm sure there is a way. Fixers.
There you go, Apple. I think foreigner get 40% ownership and the Filipina gets 60%.
Okay.
Other two bit is gets 49. I'm not sure about it. But I will ask my friend.
200. Wow. Even check with the DOT there. Like I said, Pennsylvania offers it for free. The DOT. I'm sure there's other agencies out there that will probably charge you to get it, but the DOT in Pennsylvania does it for free. Have we been to Santa Maria?
Huh?
George Santos, have we been to Santa Maria?
No, we don't been to
No.
Bulacan. We don't been yet.
Haven't been to Bulacan.
Yes. We're planning to go there. Usually Bulacan is very near from here.
Mr. Watt says to all foreigners, only rent, do not buy. You need to be able to move as needs depends on your neighborhood situation. Life is very dynamic in the Philippines. Yeah, I mean, it like I said, it's up to the person.
My mom has already went home to Mindanao.
Yeah, her mom went back.
Mm-hmm.
And her brothers are over at the store.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to him to access to find a job down there because he can walk over here than over here, because over here you need to get a trike every
Yeah.
day back and forth.
Well, Pearl, you're right. You're right, because in the cities you have LTO can pull you over. They have checkpoints and stuff like that, and they'll check. But you go out in the provinces, there's like her brother. Somebody asked him here if he wanted to be a trike driver, and he's like, I don't even have a license. You got in the province, they don't have licenses. They don't have motorcycle. These kids are on bicycles and motorbikes, from, like you say, 12 years on up. They just hop on them, they go. Out in the provinces, by law, you need one, but by the province ways, no, you don't.
No, Bao, if you're a foreigner, it's better to take it like properly.
Yeah.
You know how it works.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and the provinces are different too. Have you ever climbed the stairs in Banban?
Yes.
Yes, we
did.
have. A couple times.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Because you go up there during Holy Week and they have a big thing up there going on. And matter of fact, it's been 2 years since we went up there, or a year during Holy Week, and we got stuck behind a bunch of women. I think it was a bunch of women.
It's a prayer.
It was a prayers. They were doing prayers, and I didn't want to be rude and step around. And plus, they had blocked off the whole steps going up. So it was okay for the reason that I didn't have to walk up them stairs. Only one shot. I could walk a few and then rest. But yeah, we've been there.
Very slow. Because every step, what they do is that's their every year. What's that called?
Prayer.
No, they have
Penance.
every year. They call like every step, pray. After pray, the next step, pray again. That's how they do it.
Robert Rouser. Well, we'll be doing a sorry story. Yes, we are doing one today. Matter of fact, we are doing one today. We are going to be going over there later on.
Later.
Where do you go to look for used cars, motorcycles online out there? Is there something like Craigslist out there?
No.
Facebook.
But
Facebook
I
page.
suggest you to look at like walk.
He's looking for used cars and motorcycles. Facebook. People post a lot on Facebook here.
They also have that in the road, Paul. I don't know where he's living.
I don't know.
They have also like for sale a used car or in the city,
Yeah.
In the city.
But yeah, Facebook. They have used dealers, car dealers here, but they're not coming with warranties. They're coming with as is, and so there's no what do they call it, vax checks or anything like that.
I know, Yan, when you buy a used car, it's gonna hit and miss. It's like a gambling.
Yes, Desmond, we still have our store. Dennis Adams, I'm from the Philadelphia area. I do know right where Hamburg is. Hamburg, Pennsylvania.
Binghamton?
Hamburg. Hamburg's where the Cabela store is.
Oh yeah. Mock Mountain. What's that? Mount? No, what's that? The one that I climbed before when you go to the fall. It's very, very beautiful.
That was
Hawk Mountain.
Hawk Mountain.
Oh, I really like that place. It's so big.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Can I fly a drone there? Yes, you can, Mark. Matter of fact, I have one, and I haven't flown it since I've been back from our vacation. But yes, you can.
There's certain also laws when it comes to drone. I think you're not allowed to fly there from the airport within 5 centimeters. One day.
Jeff Spicoli. Hey, Jeff Spicoli. That's all right. Better late than never, right, Jeff? When you get an iCard, do you still need to keep passport current? Yes. You'll get an I card. If you're here over 90 days, you got to get an I card when you extend your visa. There's no way around it. You got to pay, you got to get it. But you still have to go in and get your monthly stamp or 6-month stamp with the visitor's visa. Me, I'm on a 13A, so every year I have to report in, and I still have to get, I have to report in. They don't stamp my passport because my passport has a 13A permanent resident visa in it. But if you're still here on a visitor's visa, yes, even though you get the I card, you still have to go in it. You still have to get it stamped. Yes, Cabela's store. I've worked for Cabela's for 13 years. That's cool. I like Cabela's.
We went there.
We went there. I took Lit there.
I brought the hat though.
Yeah, I like that store. Cabela's. Notice me, Mike. I notice you. Mike Kellendian.
Kelanjan.
Your mother was from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. I know where Johnstown is.
Which part of Joyce I like to, maybe, I like Wildwood. Wildwood, New Jersey.
Yeah, Bruce, you're right. You can get the Balikbayan stamp also. That allows you here for a year. But then you got to leave and come back.
I think Balikbayan box file.
Balikbayan stamp.
Balikbayan stamp, you're allowed to get a 1 year, but I think you also
can make an extension.
For another 6 months.
Yeah. But then with the Balikbayan stamp, you have to get that at the airport. You can't, but you get it at the airport and it doesn't cost anything.
You need to have your wife.
Is my name hard to pronounce?
Yes.
Mike.
Your last name, I think, is hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
Killing.
Love those Wildwood days. That's right, Jeff Spicoli. Hello from Bangor, Maine. Hello. Rocky 46. Rock 46. My wife is from there. And I are coming here in January. Don't plan on coming back to the States. What would be best for me to do? If your wife and you are coming together, get that Balikbayan stamp. If your wife's here and you're coming in, you don't have a choice. You got to get you're going to get that 30 days original visa coming in, and then from there you're going to have to get your extensions. If you don't plan on going back to the States anytime soon, apply for the 13A, the spousal visa, or just get your visitor's visa. Keep extending that. I got my Balikbayan stamp, which is good for a year when we moved here, and then I think it was like 8 months before that expired, I applied for my 13A spousal visa. So there's many ways to do it. It's up to you. I think in the long run, like I said, it's up to you. I mean, you can always do the visitor's visa for a year or whatever, and then leave the Philippines, take your wife, go to Hong Kong, not Hong Kong, go to Thailand, go to Malaysia, do something like that, and then fly back in and then get the Balikbayan stamp again. But if you're coming together, get that stamp for the first year. So thank you, Desmond, about my scooter. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Like I said, we're going to go over to the store today, and we're going to do some filming over there. Once again, thanks for stopping in. I know we usually do it on a Thursday or a Wednesday, but today's Thursday. We had things going on yesterday. But thanks for stopping in. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the great questions. Anything to say, Lit?
Thank you so much, Underfresh.
Yeah. All right, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. It'll be It'll be L&H Sorry store video. All right, guys, take care.